Things are under construction here in Farland. Sorry about the big mess. I decided to stop for a minute and video my progress. I'm building a hill, so eventually I can have a tunnel and also a high area where I can use some woodland scenic snow, which was a gift to me. I'm using the Hornby double road tunnel portal, and I decided to form the hill by installing a series of ribs to define the general form. Then I will use wadded up newspaper and cover it with wide painter's tape to give a smoother surface before I cover it with plastic cloth. I'm only started with the ribs. You can see the black lines I have marked out, and that is where additional ribs will be located. You can see I have marked each one with a letter corresponding to the rib shape for that location. I cut the templates for the ribs out of corrugated paperboard and will cut the wood ones out at the bandsaw. I worried about getting my hands inside to clean the track and also to fish out a derailed train if that should happen. I think these doors will allow the access needed. I simply bought some cheap hinges at the local home store and a little knob, and then cut some lengths of plywood that would fit the hole. That way, if I ever need to get in there, I can. I put these access doors on two sides of the hill, and hopefully that'll solve the problem if I ever have one. Well, until I have more done, so long for now. I've been building the mountain, and one of the things I've done that may have been of interest to other modelers is I built a form that duplicates the size of the portal so that I wouldn't get plaster all over it, all over the actual portal. And this I put up into the location the portal actually goes, and it is the same shape as the portal with the wings. Show you what it looks like here. I just rough cut it out of plywood and some 1/4-inch MDF. Little cutout for the track there so I could set it on easily. I found screwing it into position was easiest because it was too heavy on the back otherwise. But that allowed me to create the place where the portal goes without risking getting crud all over the actual portal itself. And once it's assembled, doesn't want to sit there right now. Once it's assembled, it'll fit pretty close. And what doesn't fit, I can always just put a little foliage there to disguise the gap. So that worked out pretty good, and I didn't get any plaster on my actual tunnel portal, but I did get it, of course, all over the form. Worked out pretty well. I'll just pan around the mountain, and you can see how I'm coming along. Got a little work to do up here, but it is more than half done. Have to add another layer of plaster in some areas. Did the same thing over here, of course. Use the same form because it doesn't take long for the plaster to get hard enough to hold its position. So then you could take the form out and do the other side of the hole or other side of the tunnel, or move it to the other location. But it's coming along pretty good. I will soon have a mountain. Here's the finished mountain. I'll give you a tour. Take you around on the other side. I just have the portals temporarily taped up there so I can see what they look like. It's a mountain, all right. A mountain of woodland scenics, plaster cloth, some might say.